Hi everyone, welcome to Hineni with Amy. I am so excited to be with you today to explore the month of Cheshvan. And Cheshvan is a month of integration. It is a month of pause. It allows us to really come into ourselves after all of the excitement and festivities in the month of Tishrei, which precedes Cheshvan. And it's just a really good opportunity to be with yourself in rest and restoration. It almost feels like a retreat. However, for some people, if you're very extroverted and you're coming into this month from Tishrei and all of its excitement, it can feel somewhat bitter. And they actually call Cheshvan Mar Cheshvan, bitter Cheshvan, because of this feeling that can come to us when all of the excitement is over and we're really left with a very quiet month. However, if you're an introvert like me, you are running towards Cheshvan, and it really does allow us to learn how to take that moment when we're coming off a high, whether it's a project or a big life event, to really embrace it. And that can be at any moment of the day, any moment of the month, any moment of the year. So let's bring that into our body today and really explore being okay with stillness, being okay with just allowing ourselves to just be. And we'll start off, if you have a blanket or a pillow and you want to grab it, please do. It's a really nice month to just feel yummy in your movement practices, since we are able to really embrace this retreat. So go ahead and grab a blanket or pillow if it feels good. If you don't have one, just sitting on your mat is perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead and get started, rooting down through our sitting bones, taking a deep breath, thanking yourself for being here today, palms on the knees, and just take a moment to connect with your breath. Big inhale, filling up the chest. Exhale, letting the breath move through the body. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, filling up the lungs with fresh air. Exhale, release. And the element of the month of Cheshvan is water. And this water reminds us of our ability to move, to be flexible. So as we integrate the wisdom from Tishrei that came to us maybe at Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur or Sukkot, we're able to really move with this wisdom, to be open to it. So let's go ahead and let that lead our practice today. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale as you pull the belly in and up. And we'll do that a few more times, letting the spine move like water, really allowing yourself to feel this fluidity through the body. Do that a few more times, however it feels good to you. Breathing in water, and breathing out water. Last time, big breath. In, deep breath out. And we'll sweep the right arm up and over as we place the left palm into the earth, reaching the arm all the way to the side wall, rooting down through the sitting bones, creating a nice space between the ear and the shoulder, and taking a moment to really ground down into the earth. Cheshvan is a month of grounding, of rooting. We root our inspirations and intentions from Tishrei. Go ahead and release the arm. We'll sweep the left arm out and up, allowing the right palm to reach down into the earth. Again, take a moment here to really feel that rooting through the sitting bones, feeling the length on the side body, fingertips reaching toward the side wall, and we'll release. And we'll bring the water element back in, just feeling this fluidity as you integrate. We don't want to be rigid as we take in new information, new ideas. We want to be open. So really allow the body to feel open, feeling free here. So let this wave move through you however feels good. You can take a pause. Maybe you want to spiral the heart up or spiral it down. Just feeling smooth and feeling free like water. We'll come back to center and we'll move this left palm through the right knee, just like a wave, as you place the right fingertips behind the back, spiraling up through the spine, breathing in as the breath ripples through you, right shoulder easing down. Deep breath, wringing out anything that you want to let go of as you begin to integrate. And we'll sweep the right arm onto the left knee again, kind of feeling like a wave as you sweep it through. Left fingertips behind the low back, spiraling up through the spine. Deep inhale as the breath ripples through you. Wringing out anything you want to release. We'll come forward, walking the hands forward, just letting yourself be grateful for this moment to pause. Deep breath here. And we'll walk the hands to the right side of the body, in front of the knee, gently opening through the low back, keeping that rooting feeling through the sitting bones. And then we'll walk through the center, bringing the hands in front of the left knee. And again, just taking a pause. How lucky are we to have a month that allows us to get away from the busyness and all the to-dos and just be present. We'll go ahead and move our blanket, coming onto all fours, really rooting down through the fingers and the hands, rooting down through the tops of the feet, and taking a moment to find your arc. Noah entered the ark in the month of Cheshvan, and so we too can find our own inner ark. And in this place of solitude, we can find support. We can always come back to our ark. And so really root down through the hands, through the feet, lifting up through the belly, feeling strong in your ark. An ark means teva in Hebrew, and teva also means word. So take a word or a phrase that inspired you during the month of Tishrei, let it land in your body, and we'll begin to let it ripple through our arc as we make circles. Maybe this is a mantra, maybe it's a word. Just let it take place in your body as you allow this word to become part of your arc. And moving the hips however it feels good, slow or fast, making your circles big or small. And we'll switch sides. Maybe one side feels different than the other, but just let the body move like a wave. Feeling supported in your arc. And we'll play with this theme of the arc in different poses today, really allowing the body to feel grounded and supported so that we can integrate our inspirations, our seeds from Tishrei. We'll go ahead and step the right foot forward, planting the right foot into the earth, and pressing through the left foot, finding your center, taking a few breaths as you connect with the center line all the way through the midline of the body. And the letter Nun is the letter of the month of Cheshvan. And the Nun reminds us, with its beautiful shape, its soft curve, that sometimes we feel like we're falling or descending. But when we are thoughtfully descending, we are able to catch ourselves. And so we'll practice that today, really feeling how we can control the descent from a place of support. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale as you embody your nun, feeling grounded through the feet. We'll shift the hips back, lengthening through the right leg. Gentle bend in the knee, letting the body sway back and forth like a wave, and feeling this shape of the nun with its strong, rooted, grounding feeling, and then the soft curve on top. One more deep breath here, and we'll just do that 2 more times, really embodying the letter nun. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, slow descent as you pull the hips back. If it feels good, you can release the body over the leg. Really enjoying this moment to just come inward. Last time, rolling through the right foot. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, pulling the belly in and up. Exhale, feeling the descent of your nun, letting the hips come back as you release over the leg. And we'll come back to all fours, finding our arc. Deep breath. And then we'll sweep the right leg to the side as we open up through the side body, reaching the right arm overhead, creating a beautiful line, an arc. And let this arc be a reminder of opening up to the transitions in life, opening up to integration. And we'll come through the center, switching sides. Left leg reaches out to the side, letting the left fingertips reach overhead, rooting through the left foot. And we'll do that 2 more times. Coming through the center, right foot reaches out, right arm overhead. Taking a deep breath as you open up to transitions. Coming back through center, sweeping the left foot out, left arm overhead. Feeling this beautiful arc as a reminder to be open to change, open to integration. Coming back through center, finding our arc, feeling supported, and we'll step the left foot forward. Again, take a moment to really root down, to feel this nun, the grounding aspect of the nun that keeps us supported so that when we do descend, we don't crash. And once you have that and you're lifting up through the belly, pulling up through the center line, inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, sweeping them down, gentle descend, reaching the hips back, gentle bend in the knee, lengthening through the foot. And if it feels good, you can release the body down. And we'll do that 2 more times, rolling through the left foot, sweeping the arms up on an inhale, gentle descend down, and then letting the hips roll back as the body releases over the leg. Deep breath. Last time, rolling through the left foot. Inhale as you sweep the arms up. Exhale, gentle descent. Hips pull back. And just let the body move and release over the left leg like a wave. One more breath here. We'll come back to center, meeting on all fours, tucking the toes and lifting our hips up for the first down dog of the day. Taking a deep breath here, allowing a gentle bend in the knees, opening up through the body. And again, take a moment to really feel your arc, this place of support that you can find in any pose, in any position, at any time. Let your body become your arc. So really root down through the hands and the feet, lifting the hips up and back, creating length on the side body as you pull the belly in and up. And we'll walk to the top of the mat, releasing the head down, moving the body like water, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, rolling up to standing. And taking a moment to connect back to your breath, to connect back to your intentions, your seeds from Tishrei. Let them become part of your body. And on an inhale, we'll sweep the arms up, exhale through heart center, and we'll intertwine the hands together, reaching forward, opening up through the back of the body, and then we'll exhale, letting the arms swim back, clasping them behind the back, and letting them reach down to the earth as you open up your heart. And we need to have an open heart as we navigate the transition into Cheshvan, as we navigate making consistent small changes in our lives that allow us to make change. Let's do that one more time. Clasping the fingertips, reaching them forward, opening up through the back wall of the body, a really nice stretch. Exhale, letting the arms swim back, clasping the hands and reaching them downward as you open up through your heart, your tender heart. When we take care of ourselves and open up to the gifts of Cheshvan, we turn the bitterness, the mar, into sweetness. We'll go ahead and let go of the hands and we'll step the left foot back, warrior one, and take a moment here to really set up well. Knee over ankle, rooting down through the left foot, and feel like you're pulling up through the thigh. Just feel this energy from the earth rising up through the body. And once you feel supported, you can place your hands on your hips, or you can sweep the arms out and up, finding your arc here. Really feeling strong and supported through the earth. And let that energy rise up through the body, through the fingertips. And then take a deep breath as you enter into this sacred space, finding the sacred in the mundane. And on our next breath, we'll sweep the left arm back, coming into warrior two, hips face the side of the mat. And again, find your stability, really root down, right knee over right ankle, left foot roots into the earth, arms sweep out. And thank yourself for being a warrior, moving through Cheshvan, notwithstanding that it can feel like a quiet month, knowing that as you make small changes, planting your seeds and watering them, you can rise up higher than ever. And we'll bring that water element back into the body as we sweep the right arm up and over. Big inhale, exhale, bringing the forearm to the thigh, letting the left arm reach overhead, feeling this beautiful line through the left foot, all the way through the side body and fingertips, creating an arc through the side body, an arc of transition. And then we'll let this water element just sweep back and forth like a wave, your own pace, just feeling free, feeling open to change. And you can take your arms as quick or as slow as you'd like, but really feel this integration of wisdom through the body. Maybe your arms take on new shapes as you allow all of this knowledge to take place in your body, letting the body make small changes with each sweep of the arm. We'll come back to center to our warrior two. Inhale, lengthening that right leg, walking the left leg in, and take a deep breath. Inhale, reach the right arm forward as the hips pull back, And exhale, placing the palm either on the thigh or the shin, whatever feels good to you. Creating a beautiful line, fingertip to fingertip, letting your heart open, maybe even spiraling the heart up to the divine. The divine is with us always. Even in the mundane, we can always find support from our Creator. On our next breath, we'll come back up to standing, pivoting the feet to the side of the mat, hands on your hips. Deep breath as you open up your heart. And on an exhale, gently bend the knees, and you can even walk down your knees, feeling this gentle descend of the nun, wherever it's comfortable for you. And if the hands don't touch, feel free to keep them on the thigh or grab a block. But if it feels good, go ahead and bring the hands down to the earth, letting the head relax and let the body move freely. And letting anything go that doesn't serve you, anything that holds you back from implementing changes in your life so that you can move forward with the inspiration from Tishrei. Just let it fall off of the back into the earth. And then we'll walk the hands to the front of the mat, taking a pause here as you plant the left hand into the earth, really rooting through both feet, feeling the length through the left foot as you inhale and sweep the arm up, opening up your heart to change, opening up your heart to stillness. Letting the hand back down, taking a moment here as you step the left foot to meet the right, releasing the head down. And just take a pause here, connecting with your breath. And we'll tuck the tailbone on the inhale, rolling back up through the spine. Exhale, palms forward. Taking a moment to notice our breath. Are you breathing in a way that supports you, or is your breath ragged or fast? And take that moment to notice that when you pause and just notice your breath, you're changing it. And maybe you're not even breathing. So take a moment to really allow that breath to reignite, feeling it fill the entire body like a wave. And on our next inhale, we'll clasp the hands together, reaching out through the hands, feeling the back opening up. And then we'll let go of the hands as they swim back, clasping the hands behind the back, letting them reach down to the earth as you open up your heart, smiling at the divine, knowing the divine is always present. We'll release the hands and do that one more time, clasping the fingertips, reaching out through the palms. Inhale, let the arms swim back. Exhale as you reach the hands down to the earth, opening up your heart. Big smile through the chest space. And we'll release the hands, stepping the right foot back this time into Warrior One. And again, really take a moment to set up. You can imagine that you're steering the hips forward, hugging the inner thighs in, lifting up through that center line that we've been working on through class, rooting down through the right foot. And again, feel this energy of the earth igniting through the thigh, feeling energized and strong, feeling your arc. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthening through the side body. Deep breath, feeling secure and supported in your arc. And on our next breath, we'll sweep the right arm back, coming into a Warrior Two, and taking a moment here to really find the arc in this pose. Knee over ankle, rooting through the right foot, lengthening out through the fingertips, thanking yourself for being a warrior, to allow yourself to move through Cheshvan, finding the sacred in the mundane, feeling supported as you make small changes in your life. Deep breath, And then we'll sweep the left arm up and over, allowing space between the ear and the shoulder. We'll reach the left arm to the left thigh. Right arm sweeps overhead, feeling this beautiful opening on the side body as you root through the right foot, opening up through the side body, through the fingertips. And then we'll take a moment, just bringing back our wave, feeling your arms moving freely and feeling supported through the lower body, through the core as the arms move around you. And maybe take a moment to think about what steps can you implement, what rituals can you bring into your life that will allow you to nurture your seeds from Tishrei. Let's do that one more time. We'll meet back in Warrior Two. Inhale as you lengthen the left leg. Exhale, letting the left fingertips reach forward, hips pull back, and then plant the hand on the thigh or the shin as the right arm reaches above, feeling strong and supported, really igniting the inner thigh, pulling up through the belly, feeling a beautiful long line of energy from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. And then we'll come back up to standing, pivoting the feet to the side of the mat, hands on your waist. Deep breath here. Inhale, opening up your heart. Exhale, gentle bend in the knee as the hips pull back, allowing your body to feel this nun, this descent, and keeping the body engaged so that you don't fall. You gently descend as the fingertips come down to the earth, taking a moment here to just release any tension, anything that is holding you back from finding the pause, from finding the ability to come into rest, letting it go, letting the water take it away. And we'll take one more deep breath here. And then we'll pivot the feet towards the front of the mat, stepping that right foot back, setting up through the feet, planting the right hand into the earth. And on an inhale, we'll sweep the left arm up and open, spiraling up the heart, thanking the divine for always being with us, for always supporting us. Exhale, releasing the hand down, stepping the right foot in to meet the left as you release the head down. Deep breath. Maybe you want to walk the right hands to the right side of the mat, bringing both hands in front of the right foot. And then you can sweep through the center, bringing both hands beside the left foot. Gentle release, tucking the tailbone as we rise back up to standing. Taking a deep breath, reconnecting with your inner world, to this inner space. And on our next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Exhale through heart center and allow the feet to step out, gentle pivot out, and we'll come down into a squat. And it's fine if the heels rise up. Just really let the squat feel very free and let the body rock back and forth. Just feeling this wave through the body as you open up through the hips. So often we tense when we get into a squat, but really this energy of lightness, of fluidity, can make any pose or movement feel free and feel much more accessible. And then we'll gently come down onto the mat, however feels good to you. You can catch yourself or come down in any way. And we'll meet down on the mat as we lengthen the legs out, taking a moment to really feel that grounding feeling, that rooting sensation. Deep breath as you plant the hands beside you, lifting up through the belly, through the center line. And take a moment to notice if there's any exquisite scent around you, or if there's a scent that you love, because the month of Cheshvan invites us to enjoy the sense of smell. And so as we work through these practices to find the pause, to come back to ourselves for inner peace, maybe there's a scent that you want to invite in. And so bring that scent to mind as we sweep the arms up, and on an exhale, allow the body to move forward as you release the hands down wherever feels good to you. It could be the thighs or the shins, just walking the hands down the legs, releasing the head if it feels good, and swaying back and forth gently as the breath ripples through you. Finding the sacred in the mundane, finding a retreat, a place of rest and restoration in your own body anytime. Let's take a few more breaths here, breathing into any tight places in the hamstrings, in the low back. And if it feels good, you can allow your spine to become a wave again. Maybe inhale, lengthening, reaching the heart towards the feet. Exhale, pulling the belly in, the heart in. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, pulling the belly and the heart through the back wall. Last time. Inhale, heart smiles. Exhale, feeling this wave through the body. And then we'll bring the right foot over the left knee, giving ourselves a big hug as we bring the right fingertips behind the low spine, and really think of lengthening through the spine. I would much rather that your twist not be as extreme and that you really feel a strong spine, a strong lift, rooting down, rising up, taking a deep breath in, breathing in, rest as you spiral up through the spine, and letting go of anything that keeps you from restoration, that keeps you from retreating to your sacred space. And then we'll place the right ankle on the left knee, taking a moment to find a good setup for you. Everybody's body is different, and so some of us may walk our hands farther back, and others may be up closer to the knee. So find a nice place for you to gently open the right knee, breathing into any tightness in your hips. And just thanking yourself for taking care of you and really enjoying this moment of silence. So often we can't find that moment. The constant barrage of requests that are coming to us. So to have a month that allows us to find this sacred space is truly such a gift. And then we'll lengthen the legs back out, switching sides, left foot over the right knee, big hug as you hug in the left knee, sweeping the left fingertips behind the back, spiraling up through the spine, feeling the length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, releasing any tension in the shoulder. Deep breath as you spiral up, breathing in, rest, and exhaling out anything that keeps you from it. Just let it go. One more deep breath. And then we'll walk the right foot up, left ankle over the right knee. And again, find a good spot for you to open up the left knee for a nice hip and glute stretch. And you can bring back this wave, this water element. Movement can actually support us as we stretch. Sometimes we get tight when we're holding a stretch, but if you ever feel that way, just allow this movement momentum to help you open up more, just like a wave. And we'll bring the left foot down to meet the right. We'll walk the hands back onto our elbows and gently come down into the mat. And we'll take a moment here as we root the feet into the earth, palms root down, deep breath. And on our next inhale, we'll lift the hips up, finding our arc here as well. Really feeling the strength of the hamstrings and the glutes as you root down, opening up through the heart, finding this place of support in your own body. And then we'll gently release down, upper back, middle back, lower back. And let's do that one more time, embracing the arc and seeing how we can find it in so many different shapes. Big inhale as the hips lift up. Exhale, igniting the glutes and the hamstrings. One more deep breath here. And then we'll gently release upper back, middle back, lower back. We'll lengthen the left leg out, reaching for the right knee, and then we'll gently guide the right knee down to the earth as we open up the right arm, breathing into any places of resistance, of tightness, and opening up through the palm to receive all of the gifts and wisdom from Tishrei, all of the energy of renewal from Rosh Hashanah, the energy of forgiveness from Yom Kippur, and the energy of joy from Sukkot. Let all of the wisdom take place in your body. And we'll come back through center, switching legs, lengthening the right leg as you hug the left knee in. And then gently guiding the left knee down to the earth, opening up through the left arm. Deep breath, guiding the shoulder down. Gentle spiral through the spine. And again, opening up to receive all of the wisdom from Tishrei, integrating it through the body. And then we'll come back through center, giving ourselves a big hug for doing all of the hard work that it takes to actually implement change. It's much easier to think about what we want to change, but to plant the seeds and to actually begin to let them root down into our lives and nourish them takes a lot of work. So give yourself a hug of support for being here, for starting the process. And we'll gently lengthen the legs, arms beside you, and let the body nestle into the earth. And we'll take a few breaths here, letting this wet breath wave through you, letting it feel like the water element. And we'll do that 3 times. Big inhale as the breath starts in the belly and ripples out through the entire body. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, letting the breath fill the belly, exhaling it out through the entire body. Last time, big inhale, letting the belly expand, and exhale, sending this beautiful breath through the body like a wave. And we'll allow the wrists and feet to begin to open, letting them circle, letting that wave ripple through the fingers and the toes, ankles and wrists. And you can reverse your circles. And then we'll roll onto our side. Coming back up to seated, crossing the legs, bringing the hands to the heart. And we'll seal our practice by bringing to mind all of the seeds that you have planted, that you want to nurture, and see yourself watering them every day, taking time to nourish them with love and seeing them grow, bringing joy, bringing goodness and sweetness into your life. One more deep breath. And then we'll release the palms, bringing them back down to the knee. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope you have a beautiful Cheshvan, embracing the pause, finding the sacred in the mundane, and opening up to being present and integration. Thank you so much for joining today.